Most model railroaders have an engine or two they just keep going back to. Engines that get more runtime than the rest, the favorites of the fleet. For me, that engine is my MTH Premier Chesapeake and Ohio J3A Greenbrier, number 614, a now 10-year-old Protosound 3.0 equipped engine that has been the preferred power on my road since day one. This isn't the newest or most feature-packed model in my fleet, by a long shot, but it runs smooth, it's reliable, it pulls well, stays on the rail, and it's built to fly. The real 614 is a high-drivered passenger 484 that was pressed into freight service twice over, after all. Model railroading isn't about the newest and most advanced locomotives. Almost everyone in the hobby gets excited for those. Sure, I enjoy a new engine as much as anyone. But a new engine, or even rolling stock, isn't an inexpensive purchase. For some, it's a budget decision. For others, it's a preference. Buying off the second-hand market. My love for this now old Greenbrier sent me down the eBay rabbit hole of looking for other older models I wanted when they were newer and more popular and couldn't afford at the time. Every now and then, I'll get back to looking for one or two of those engines, and sooner or later, I pull the trigger and pick something up new to me. Model railroading isn't cheap. O-scale, especially, isn't cheap. But for those who are looking for scale models, for a more palatable price tag, the world of used model trains just might be the answer. Old isn't bad. I have a handful of these used engines and a lot of rolling stock that is previously owned and used in my fleet. Most recently, I picked up a Premier line set I had wanted since it was new, and I was a kid with no money and nowhere to run such a set. And this one, while still fetching the retail price if in good condition, has quickly worked its way into being one of my favorites to run. The absolutely gorgeous Central Railroad of New Jersey G3 P47 Pacific number 832, the Blue Comet. One eBay search and $990 later for the 832 and $220 later for the 4 Premier Line coaches, I finally had my Blue Comet set. There are downsides to older models, no doubt. But with the time and research put in, it's not impossible to find out what differences exist between older models and their newer, more expensive counterparts. Using image searches and videos posted by other modelers, I am often able to determine which run of a product is my favorite, and in many cases, I do find the older model to be nearly or just as enticing as the newest run, and often for a lot less money. Often, older models need more love and attention when first added to your fleet. Instead of merely oiling rods and axles, often new grease is needed in the greasing points. Traction tires may need to be replaced, wheels or rollers cleaned, smoke unit wicks replaced, even just dusted. All part of regular model train maintenance, just needed a lot sooner in engines with prior service histories. I find now, with my Blue Comet in my roster for a few months, that it has become a favorite to run, just like the 614. Amid newer, more advanced models, somehow it's the older engines that have managed to shine. This hobby isn't about new things. It's about finding what you enjoy, whether it's new, old, kit bashed, or from a factory, operating or building. This is a hobby that has something for nearly everyone. So really, that's all this video is about. Taking a moment to step back and assess what you really appreciate and want in the hobby. Remembering that old engines or rolling stock are not necessarily lesser than. And for those new to the hobby, knowing that you do not need the newest and highest end models to enjoy the hobby. Simply find what you like.